So this topic, the language question, is the most dreadful topic for IGCSE students. If you ask any IGCSE, any student sitting IGCSE first language, they'll tell you that, look, the challenge I have is writer's effects. Now, let's look at the writer's effects question. Though in paper one, you have what we call the mini writer's effects, and the third question before the main writer's effects question. Now, like you know, it carries 15 marks. And yes, they'll give you 2 paragraphs. You are to select 3 examples of words that portray, words that show imagery. There could be words, there could be phrases. Let me advise you, please choose phrases, okay? Because if you decide to choose words, you might just pick the wrong word, okay? So you give 3 phrases for each. Okay. And you are not done. After the 3 phrases, you give what we call the general overview. The general overview, 1 general overview for 1 paragraph. So for the 2, you have 2 general overviews. Then 3 phrases for each paragraph. That is 6 phrases, then 2 general overviews. Now, I know most people, even you, in your mock, you wrote your response to this question, you answered it in, you wrote it in essay form. The good news is that nobody really cares about the style of writing here. What I want you to do is select these 3 words, okay, or phrases, explain them. Yes. So nobody needs you to write it in an essay form. So you can write it in the way I will show you. But the first thing, like, you know, the first thing we're going to do is, how do you identify the phrases? So the first thing you do is to identify the keywords or phrases in the paragraph. Just like this, that will give you a paragraph. So let's see, this is paragraph 4 of text C. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me see what paragraph 4 begins with. I will never forget. So this is it. I will never forget. So the first thing you do, this is the approach to answering writer's effects questions. The first thing you do is to identify the keywords or phrases. Like I said, go for phrases. I don't really advise candidates to pick words. Then, after selecting the phrases for each paragraph, give the dictionary definition. Give the dictionary definition. After that, you give the associated meaning. Now, let me explain associated meaning. For example, if you tell somebody you are a pig, the dictionary meaning simply means the person is an animal, right? But the associated meaning, if you tell somebody, if you say to someone you are a pig, you know the person is not an animal. You are trying to associate that person with something. What is it you are trying to associate that person with? Hello?
Hello, sir.
If you tell somebody that you are a pig, the person is not an animal, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What are you associating the person with?
An animal.
No. If you say the person is a pig, dictionary meaning is that the person is an animal, right?
Yes.
But you know the person is not an animal.
Yes.
What are you now associating that person with when you call the person a pig?
Dirtiness.
Dirtiness, right?
Yes.
Good. So when you, instead of saying the person is dirty, you say the person is a pig. That's the associated meaning. If you say, wow, this boy is a lion, dictionary meaning means the person is an animal, right?
Yes.
The associated meaning means what?
Sir?
What is the associated meaning of the lion? If you say
brave.
The person, brave, good. So let me take it again. To answer writer's effect question, you select the key phrases, 3 for each paragraph. You give the dictionary definition, Then you state the associated meaning. The associated meaning simply means what that thing can be associated with. When you say the person is a lion, the person is an animal, that means dictionary definition, but it simply means the person is brave, which is the associated meaning, right? Then you give the general overview. So, how do you select the key phrases? This is where you take notes. How do you look at the paragraph and say, yes, this is a point? Number one, figures of speech. This is where you read up your figures of speech now. Simile, metaphor, onomatopoeia, personification. Let me add this one. Alliteration. Okay? So where you see a figure of speech, you know that this is a point. The truth is that if you are very, very good with figures of speech, only you can even find 3 figures of speech. Now, let's look at this. Look at this paragraph. I just want this paragraph. I will never forget. Can you look for any figure of speech here?
So can I say simile?
Okay. Let me just take you through simile and everything. Simile, okay, have you picked simile? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Where is the simile, please?
I think, I'm not sure, but in line 5, it says other polars and how they persuasive. So is that related?
Simile uses as
or
or like.
authorities.
Simile uses as or like to compare.
Oh, as or like.
Now look at this.
Sorry, sir.
Like the, no, you don't need to apologize. Look at this. Then, like the animals did. Okay, let me explain the figure of speech for you. Figure of speech, let me try and rush figures of speech because you need it. It is a key feature. Figures of speech, good. I will just rush it so that you will understand because it's a key feature. Now, simile, you use as or like to compare 2 things. For example, her dress is as white as snow. You are comparing the dress with snow. The dress and the snow, they have something in common. What is it?
They're white.
Thank you. So anywhere you see as or like to compare 2 things is simile. 2, metaphor. Metaphor, you do not use as or like. So instead of saying, instead of saying it's like a pig, you just go straight to say he's a pig. Okay? She's like an angel. He is as brave as a lion. You just go straight to say he is a lion. That is metaphor for you. Onomatopoeia deals with sounds. Sound of an animal, sound of an object, and sound of a human being. When you say she crashed on the floor, the crash here takes you to airplane, right? So onomatopoeia deals with sound. Personification, you describe objects as if they are human beings. Look at this. The thunder spoke. Naturally, the thunder cannot speak. So giving the thunder human attributes, okay, is personification. Yeah, good. So no, let me just go straight to those ones. Oxymoron, no, they'll not give you oxymoron. Let me look for alliteration. Then I'll stop there. Good. Alliteration is very easy. Just look at for 2 to 3 words that will begin with the same consonant letter. Bouncing baby boy. So you find your B, B, B. Chocolate, chewy cheese, CCC, man-made, man-mean. You can see the MMM. Good. So let's go back to our writer's effects. So figures of speech, so you can see we have looked through all these. So when you look for figure of speech, you look through a passage, you'll get the answer. Now, another thing is to look for size or shape. If the passage tells you anything about size, no, it's a point. If it tells you about shape, no, it's a point. Also, if it tells you about age, whether the thing is old, the thing is new, the thing is fragile, the thing is dilapidated, that means it's weak. Also, if it tells you about color, no, it's a point, okay? Color is a very strong imagery. Also, sound, like we mentioned here in onomatopoeia, okay? So this is how you find or you pick points, right? So let us try. Look at this paragraph and see if you can use any of these to select 3 points here.
Okay.
Once you tell me, I'll underline. You can pick as many points as you want. I just want to make sure you know how to pick the exact points.
The overall sea of blue.
Okay, why did you choose overall sea of blue?
Because related to color.
Beautiful, beautiful. And when I show you the mark scheme, you will understand. That's number 1. Number 2.
Oh.
Remember, we are looking for 3.
So the first sentence says, at the canteen, workers are already packed in like sardines.
So which one will you
That
pick?
cannot be can that be personification?
No, there's like there, isn't it?
Or is simile?
Good. So already packed in like sardines. This is simile. You have another one, overall sea of blue. This is color. Then look for another one.
So can chuckle be part of a sound?
Of course, chuckle is sound. Look for another one. Look for another one. Look for another one. Look for another one. There's another one that you just skipped. What about this?
Oh, brown color.
Good. Does it make sense? Good. Now, what about this?
Shoulders sunk. Yes, personification. Because shoulders
not personification. Alliteration. S.
What is the alliteration?
S. S. S.
Oh,
you remember our definition of alliteration? The first letter must be the same consonant letter, okay? So now look at the mark scheme. Boom. Look at them. Packed in like sardines. Sea of blue. Brown foodstuffs, okay? Shoulders sank. Chuckled, okay? So there are many here, but you have picked 3. Now, let me show you how you answer writer's effects question. You do not need to write the thing in an essay. So the first thing you picked was packed in like sardines. Packed in like sardines, right? So you do this, colon, then you state what it means. Now, when you say people are packed in like sardines, what does it mean? Dictionary meaning.
They're clustered together.
Good, clustered. Now, please do not give only one example. Clustered, crammed, put together. Okay, no, put together, no. Clustered together, right? Now, when this is dictionary definition. So let me paint it red. This is dictionary definition. Now, in a canteen, if you pack people like sardines, what does it make them? For example, you go to Echo Hotel and you see people there packed in like sardines, what kind of people can you pack in like sardines?
So,
Let me repeat. If you go to Echo Hotel now, because if you read
yes,
the
sir.
passage, this thing happened in a restaurant, and you find people packed in like sardines, and remember you paid so much. What kind of people do you think are packed in sardines?
The staff.
No. Now, what does it say about the people? If you go to, okay, you paid so much in Atlantic Hall, okay? You paid 6 or 5 million, and you are 100 in a classroom. What does it say about you people? Talk to me now. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, okay?
Please, can you
Hello?
repeat that again?
Oh, you are making me repeat myself over and over again.
Sorry, sir, it's the Wi-Fi.
Okay. I said, if you go to, if in Atlantic Hall, you pay 6 million, for example, and you are 200 in a
Yes, sir.
class, okay?
Yes,
That
sir.
means you are clustered. What does it say about the students, despite paying so much money?
There are lots.
There are a lot. Why do you pay so much and you are 200 in a classroom? It shows that, one, will you be comfortable?
No.
Good. Not comfortable. And it shows that the people there are not important. How can you pay for a first class ticket and you're supposed to have that cabin to yourself and you are 50 inside? That means it's not a first class. Okay, let me give you this example again. If you say, now look at this. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me say, you guys say this a lot. I cannot talk to Mr. Japheth now. His eyes are red. Good. When you say Mr. Japheth's eyes are red, dictionary meaning, what does that mean?
His eyes are red.
Yes. I cannot talk to Mr. Japheth now. His eyes are red. What does that mean? You've not heard that expression before?
He's drunk. Or
No. In school, drunk. Let's be serious here.
he's tired.
No. Okay. Let me change it. Let me say, I cannot talk to Mr. Japheth right now. He is sparking. What does that mean?
Angry.
Good. Oh, in fact, you have made my day. He is angry. Now, I told you, when you want to give dictionary meaning, don't give only one. So give me more.
Um, not happy.
Not happy, vexed,
Mm,
right?
yes.
Good. Now, you separate the dictionary definition from the associated meaning with
Yes.
semicolon. Now, let me ask you, I want to teach you the associated meaning. What sparks? Can you tell me what sparks now? What in this word do you know that sparks?
Um,
What do you know that sparks?
so I'm not sure.
No, you have to think this one out. What sparks? What do you know that sparks?
Um,
What do you know that sparks? Have you ever used that word before? Remember when you've not used spark before? Come on.
I've already said it's only when my charger burnt once and a spark came out of it.
What sparks? What sparks? I'm not going to tell you this. I'm not going to, if we're going to remain here like this to the end of the class, fine. But I'm not going to tell you what sparks. This is what sparks?
Gold.
What?
Diamond or gold?
If somebody is angry, how can a person be sparking like diamond or gold?
Oh.
What again sparks?
Fire.
Gold.
Oh.
What is it? What is this?
Electricity.
Does it spark or not?
It does.
So when you say Mr. Japheth is sparking, the dictionary meaning means he's angry. Associated meaning is that he is sparking like electricity. Did you get that now?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, when you say his eyes are red, it simply means he is angry. He is vexed also. Okay? Now, red. What is associated with red?
Fire.
No. When you see red somewhere, what does it signify?
Danger.
Danger. Aha. It simply means danger. Don't go near him. Don't go near him. At that moment, his eyes are red. He's very angry. So this is how you answer your questions. You select the points using the figures of speech and the size, the shape, the sound. Then you give the dictionary meaning. Then you tell us what it is associated with. Sparking. Okay, let's pick another one from here. Sea of blue. Okay, let me try. Let me try with this. Shoulders sank. Say my dad's shoulders sank. So let me do this. My dad's shoulders sank. What does that mean? When you say somebody's shoulders sank, what does it mean?
They came down.
It's an idiom anyway. It simply means they are disappointed. Okay?
Oh.
They saw the food and it was disappointed. Now, I told you not to give me one meaning. Now, what can you associate with sink? What can you associate with sink? What sinks?
Heavy objects can sink.
If okay, let's go back to this. Let me close this. Let's go back to this. What is this? Hello? C. Now I'm giving you this shoulder sank and C. What will sink inside this C?
What can sink inside the sea?
What will sink inside the sea? What also navigates? I'm waiting for you.
There's the what can sink and what navigates.
Wait. You say this is a sea. I agree. What navigates? Yes. What can sink in the sea? If you help me out now.
I think my answer is wrong.
What's your answer?
I was going to say, but since you said you can navigate, I need to sink.
Yeah, like sheep now, like sheep. Now, look at this. Shoulders sank, it means it's not happy. What sinks? A sheep. You see, once you get the
Yes, sir.
points and you give the dictionary definition, you must look for that thing that you can use to associate with the main word here. Now, let me tell you how this is graded. If you get this answer and you get this answer and you do not get this, you will not, there's no 1 mark, there's no half mark in IGCSE. It's either 1 or 0. So if you don't get the 3 of them complete, you will get a 0. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So please, you need more practice. So this is how you present your answers. Sea of blue. Everything they were wearing was blue. It suggests an ocean. Sea, ocean. Navigate, to find your way through something. It suggests a captain on the ship. That shoulders sank. It means he was disappointed and embarrassed. It portrays the ship or captain's image. Once you read the passage, you will get an idea of what they are talking about. But for you to get 1 full mark, you must list the points, which I've showed you how, figures of speech and everything. You must give the dictionary definition, then you must tell us what it suggests. Okay? We'll deal with general overview later. I just want to make sure you can get this. Now, look at this point. Look at this paragraph. See if you can get, what do they call it? You can pick 3 points.
Okay.
Hold on.
So it's time associated with age. Or not?
Just
time associated with age.
No. Just no. Time is not. Let me show you. When you mention age, it simply means you are talking about something very old, or something very new, or something young. Okay, but
Yes,
not time. Good. So let's go back. Just try and select the points. Remember, just 3. Figure of speech. If you read the passage, you will see the imagery. They are talking about one thing, and the thing is associated with another thing. Have you picked anyone?
No. I'm still reading through.
Which one? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Okay. I will help you.
So can imagery be used for the holiest place in the entire company?
Perfect. Holiest place in the entire company, 1. Very good of you. Very good. That's one big metaphor. Keep going. There's 1. Yes.
The department occupied with In the computer.
Now, look for anything that is associated with holy. And that's your answer. With holy, holiest place. Anything that has to do with religion. Look at it there. They are all imageries. Imagery simply means
sanctum.
Good. Sanctum is the holiest of the holiest. Where is sanctum again? Yeah, sanctum. Holiest place. Remaining one.
Yes,
remaining one. That's very smart. There's this one. If you get it, I'll just go and sleep. If you get it, I'll just go and sleep.
Is it perilous doom?
Okay, very correct, very correct. Perilous doom. This is like hellfire. Now, look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Let me paint it red. What do you think about it?
It's God.
Perfect. God. So this
related with the holiest place and then the place
you.
of worship, the hell.
In fact, you have answered the question. The account office is seen like the holiest place, just like when you say the principal wants to see you and you know you are a bad student, right? This is the holiest.
Yes,
the one with the absolute power is the account. It's like God, which is the prince. Okay, you know what? Let me not spoil it for you. So look at the answers. I think I outlined many of them. Holiest place, the one with absolute power. Where is that sanctum? Where is sanctum? Sanctum, sanctum. Okay, yeah, sanctum. And where is that the one with absolute power? Okay, yeah. And perilous doom. Perilous doom simply means hellfire, right? Anybody who goes to see this man is in trouble. That's what they're saying. So let's look at this. The one with absolute power. Someone powerful that cannot be questioned. Who can you suggest as one with absolute power? Other than nobody else other than God, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, so, I can hear you.
Yeah, so that is it. That is how you pick your points in writer's effect. I'm going to send you a task. Don't worry, you won't find the mark scheme anyway. So if you like, go and cheat. You will never find the mark scheme anyway. So should I send it through WhatsApp or through email? WhatsApp or email? WhatsApp. Good. Now I will do it. You will send it to my email, your answers. They will pick it. We'll pick it from there on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Yes,
but sir. You send it to me today. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So any question, feel free to ask me on WhatsApp. I just want you to get this writer's effect, know how to answer it. Now, let me repeat. You do not need to write an essay. Write your writer's effect like this. Am I clear? Nobody will penalize you. In fact, if you write it as an essay, you will not even get extra marks. They are looking for three things: your points, the dictionary definition, and the associated meaning. Is that okay? So I'm going to stop the video now because I will send the video back to you. Okay? So that you can watch and learn it again before you attempt that question. So let me stop recording now.